Welcome to A Guide to Every Deck in Modern. Today we're looking at Shining Shoal Aggro. Shining Shoal decks look very much like either typical white Death and Taxes lists or Pioneer's mono-white humans. The new hotness is Shining Shoal, an instant which can be caster free by exiling another white card from your hand to prevent and redirect damage based on the mana value of the exiled card. Shining Shoal decks are basically aggro or D&T decks that look to use Shoal for a number of things. It protects your creatures from burn spells and combat damage from other creatures, and it protects you from burn and attackers. So, Shining Shoal is essentially a free and more versatile version of Deflecting Palm. Any big creatures such as Murktide, Death Shadow, or Primeval Titan now run the risk of doming their controller when they attack you instead, the same way Deflecting Palm functions. However, it goes beyond that since blocking isn't safe either. Burn-based removal, especially high damage from cards like Fury or Unholy Heat, now also run the risk of backfiring by blasting their controller or another important threat rather than hitting any of your creatures. Of course, the more damage redirected the better, which requires white cards of high mana value, which can be provided by cards like Solitude, Chancellor of the Annex, or Emiria's Call tucked into the land base. Aside from Shining Shoal, the deck is also just a good aggro or tax deck. In particular, some really good starts are turn 1 Esper Sentinel into turn 2 Luminarch Aspirant or Thalia's Lieutenant to pump it. Where Shining Shoal falls short is against any deck that's good versus aggro decks that have few or no creatures, don't rely on attacking or blocking, or which have removal that isn't burn-based. Depending on the list, the deck is very close to D&T or Pioneer humans, just with the Shining Shoal package inserted. So if you're at all familiar with either of those, or just white weenie decks in general, you should have no problem picking it up. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Shining Shoal. Thank you to my supporters, and if you enjoy these videos, consider supporting the channel. And take care.